Item C, administration of the oath of office by City Clerk Jessica Schiffrel to Lois T. Strake, Mayor, Mike Fire, District 1 Alderman, Natasha Tompkins, District 3 Alderman, Ed Wagner, District 5 Alderman, Brian Giles, District 7 Alderman, and Mike O'Reilly, District 9 Alderman. I, Lois T. do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the State of Wisconsin, and the municipal code for the city of Marshfield, and will perform these duties which I have been assigned to the best of my ability. So help me God. Thank you, City Clerk Jessica Schiffrel. Item D, roll call. Item E, public comment period correspondence. At this time, I will recognize members of the public who have indicated a desire to address the council. Upon recognition by me, persons may address the council first stating their name and address. The council may act on emergency matters introduced by members of the public. Are there any public comments? Are there any public comments? Are there any public comments? Seeing none, move on to item F, appointments of common council members to various committees, commissions, and boards presented by myself, Lois T. Strake, Mayor. Board of Public Works, Fire, Werman, Stauber, Giles, O'Reilly. Finance, Budget, and Personnel, Tompkins, Varsho, Wagner, Spiros, Rigel. Judiciary and License, Varsho, Wagner, Spiros, and Rigel will be the alternate. Airport, Wagner. Business Improvement District, Rigel. Wisconsin, Central Wisconsin State Fair Board, Werman. City Plan Commission, O'Reilly. Committee on Aging, Fire. Communications Committee, Giles. Community Development Authority, Fire, and Tompkins. Economic Development Board, Stauber and Rigel. Fairgrounds Commission, Varsho, Stauber, Spiros. Historic Preservation Committee, Giles. Library Board, Varsho. Main Street, Marshfield, I have a correction on the packet, it will be Varsho. Parks, Recreation, and Forestry, Tompkins. University Commission, Fire, Werman, and Rigel. And I need a motion to accept. Motion by Alderman Werman, second by Alderman Rigel. Any discussion? Seeing none, please vote. Motion passes. Thank you. Item G, reading of citizen appointments to various committees, boards, and commissions presented by me, Lois T. Strake, Mayor. Appointment of citizens. Airport Commission, Linda Rayburn, who lives out of the city limits. Zoning Board of Appeals, Bill Panker and Bonnie Andrus. Board of Review, Ken Bargender, Ryan Niehaus, he also lives out of the city limits. Peggy Sue Beslisif, filling an unexpressed term ending in 2026. I apologize, I did not say her name correctly. Business Improvement District, both of these folks live out of Marshfield, but they both own businesses in the Main Street District. Josh Kilty and Carol Knuff. City Plan Commission, Jake Bernard. Committee on Aging, Gary Cummings. Communications Committee, Rachel Meiske. Economic Development Board, Ken Bargander and Tom Butke. Fire and Police, Randy Gershman. Historic Preservation Committee, Vicki Schnitzler. Library Board, Kayla Marks and Evan Dayton. Parks, Recreation and Forestry, Ben Lee and Chelsea Willis. There's no action taken at tonight's meeting. Next meeting, you folks will vote on these commissions, committees, and boards. Next up, item H, appointment of chairman to the Zoning Board of Appeals, presented by me, and I have asked Bonnie Andrews, who has been on this committee for several years, to fill the appointment as the chairman for the Zoning Board of Appeals. And I have a motion by Alderman Spiros and a second by Alderman O'Reilly. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, please vote. Thank you. Item I, presentation of candidate to elect to a 3-year term on the Ethics Board, presented by me. Jennifer Jersley and Kevin Martins. You have their packets in your folder with you this evening. There's no action until next week, so read them through, please, and then we'll vote next week. Alderman Wagner? Would you turn your mic on, please?
As I think we all are. She was with on the founding of the Ethics Committee. She's also spent 15 years in the field. I think, I personally, I don't feel as if we need a great deal of time to vet this candidate, as she has attended just about every meeting of the Ethics Committee for the business. And therefore, I would move to suspend the rules and to appoint her to the board.
We are not noticed for that this evening.
What do you mean not noticed?
I apologize. We did notice for unless rules are suspended. We do need to clarify, we are looking for one member and one alternate as well. You can suspend the rules. You can make that.
I lost the script apparently.
No, actually, you could make the motion for her on the committee, correct?
Yes.
And then next week we would vote on Kevin Martins as the alternate,
Okay.
if that's what you so choose to do.
All right, I wasn't quite getting that, so go ahead. Yes.
Okay, so you have the motion? And do we have a second on that motion?
Second.
One second. All right, so on your board is a motion to suspend the rules for that.
Right.
And please vote. We have 1 nay and the rest ayes.
I have to take a vote on
Okay.
the request of.
Now we make the vote to request to make the appointment for Jennifer Jersley as one of the Ethics Board's candidates for the next 3 years. And it is not the right word. Appointee.
Appointee.
Thank you. Do we need a motion and a second? Okay, we need a motion and a second. Motion by Alderman O'Reilly, second by Alderman Varsho. Any other discussion? Seeing none, please vote. Motion carries. Election of council president. Are there any nominations for president? Alderman Stauber?
I nominate Natasha Tompkins.
Any other nominations? Alderman Spiros?
Yeah, I'd like to nominate Brian.
Any other nominations? Are there any other nominations? Are there any other nominations? Seeing none, we'll close nominations. We have 2 candidates, and we will do it by paper ballot. Okay, so please fill out.
I'm supposed to sign the bottom of these? No.
No.
You don't. Hmm. Mm, yeah.
After looking at all 10, we have a tie vote.
That's it.
Alderman Stauber?
Sometimes we flip a coin, sometimes we do this in other less scientific ways. And I wonder maybe if we could have each person who's been nominated just make a short statement and we could revote, that'd be acceptable to the body.
Any objections? Since Natasha was elected first, voted first, Natasha, you have 3 minutes.
Wow, 3 minutes.
Okay, you have 1 minute. Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize. You have 1 minute.
It's a long statement.
Everyone else gets 5, but I'm going back down.
First, I would just like to say thank you for the nomination. I feel like council president in a way should be maybe something that we move around, as we are a group of 10 and we speak as one voice. But if I was to be elected, I think I would try hard to focus on communication between staff and the council to make sure that there's a sense of working together and camaraderie, as well as communication between the council and the city and the citizens. I think that's really important. And I would also hope that we, as a body, all the council and the staff, with the input of the citizens, that we would be able to say, these are some of the things that we hope to achieve in the next 5 years, and this is how we're getting there. And to do a working together to try to avoid all of, putting out little fires, but to actually know where we're going. So thank you.
Brian Varsho?
I'd just say ditto.
You can if you'd like.
She brings up very good points. I've been on the council for 3 years. I co-chaired the finance, budget, and personnel meetings last year. But she tells the truth. I mean, look at what we have. We have a 5-5 tie. If we don't have to do stuff to bring people together, that's what we need to do. We have to work with the staff. They're doing a great job right now. And we have to just continue having open communication with them. We'll get the city moving forward. The citizens understand that. We're doing our best. They know that. They might get upset once in a while. Heck, I live here. I get upset once in a while. It happens. But it's just moving forward. That's all we have to do. Thanks.
Thank you. And here comes Jess again with the little white paper.
They're open for all.
Mhm.
So. Can you please,
How many of them?
nominating and read to the mayor? Mayor. He's not the one.
Once again, we have a 5-5 tie. Now we are going to,
We need clarification.
yes, ma'am.
When we have a tie, why is the mayor not breaking the tie? Because these are not her nominees. These were nominated by the council.
When you're electing an officer of your own body, it's the members of the body that vote on the body officer.
Is she a member of the body?
Yes and no.
I think she is. I believe we've had this situation before in the mayor as well.
We've gone to a coin flip in the past.
When we didn't have a mayor. When we had 10 people and the mayor was one of the 10.
I went back
Because we didn't have a.
I went back to multiple years where you did a coin flip on it.
Is there a way we could call the city attorney? I don't think it's by coin flip is the smartest thing to do. You know the answer? I'm the attorney.
Alderman Stalbert?
It'd be appropriate, maybe a 5-minute.
Second,
Sure, 5-minute recess. Just don't get your shoes muddy.
that was a motion, right?
No recess?
Russ, that was a motion, right?
Sorry, I didn't have my microphone on. 5-minute recess.
Didn't I- back into session after our 5-minute break, which ended up being 10 minutes, which is just fine.
Okay, consensus is that the mayor has the option of breaking the tie if she so chooses.
Weighing out both possibilities as I do with every decision that I make. For the good of the city, for the good of the council, for the good of the staff, for the good of, I'm going to say it out loud myself also, because we are all in this together. No one wears the crown. We all wear the crown. After thinking more about this, my feeling is that I would like to announce that Brian Varsho will be the next council president. My reason, and I don't have to give a reason, but I'm going to do this because this is my respect for all of you. Brian's been on the council a little longer, and more longevity, I feel, is better for the president. You're stepping into a position where your shoes are going to get this big. Yes, sir. So I hope you understand that and you'll be able to fill the shoes. Not that you couldn't also, Natasha, but this is my honest feeling. I feel we need someone that has got just a little bit more experience. I have been so blessed to the last 2 years, and I'm learning more every day. So there is my decision. And thank you all for helping me to make that decision. Because you know what? With you 10, this is why the city is doing as well as what it is. Okay, everybody?
Thank you.
Okay, next suggested items for further agendas. Oh, seeing none, guess what? Who would like to adjourn the meeting? Alderman Stauber, I can't even talk anymore. And second by Alderman Reigel, please vote to adjourn the meeting.
Yay. Down.
Come on.
Raggle. Push your button, honey. Oh, I mean, excuse me. Oh, it's still yellow. Okay, we are adjourned. Thank you.